What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and I actually think this is kind of a fun one, and it's not just a complete waste of a filler, even though it is a filler kind of video, but we are going to see what would happen in the league if Madden Ultimate Team's ratings were the true ratings of the NFL. Of course, with this roster, for one, shout out to this person. I don't know if they just manually entered this, but definitely, I will mention the name in a second. Definitely check out the roster because it seems like they did a lot of work to make this. So absolutely insane, and I appreciate the ability to use it. Of course, I mean, I didn't ask them because I don't even know how I would contact them because I don't have any Can you actually view people's gamer tags from their roster, or is it only just? I should actually check. But we're gonna use their roster, and if you want to check it out, the name of it was Best Overall Mutt. And it was made by the account FREE.
That spells free, creditreport.com, baby.
Good joke, dude. FREESEISAWESOME. So, free, size, awesome. I don't even know. But absolutely insane. I looked at this, not all of them. I looked at a couple of players just to see, how many there were. And it seems like every single team, you guys will see in a moment here, that every single team has potentially every single player. I don't know how they did this. I'm honestly shocked. I really would not be able to. I don't know if they were working on this for ages. I mean, the downloads aren't even that high on it. That's why oh, you're just trying to use an excuse for using their roster. But I legitimately it is cool to me that people do make rosters still, even though EA tries so hard to cuck everyone that makes them, myself included. But it's crazy to me that this person actually put in the time to put all of these players into the game. I mean, this is nuts to me. And you might be like, oh, well, you just got to... No, dude, it's not. Or, this is insane. Now, I don't play Ultimate Team. I haven't played Ultimate Team that much in the last several years. So I don't know how exactly accurate these are. Oh, let's sue the guy for having a couple off. But this is crazy to me. I don't know, once again, I don't know how accurate these are, but I imagine if you're going to put that much effort to make, Jayon Brown a 91 overall or Kenny Vaccaro a 92 overall, you're probably going to put them at their accurate ratings or just put them at 99 speed and all that, and you can see that's not the case. Actually insane, dude. This person is crazy. Now, because I haven't played Ultimate Team, I have no idea, what players are what, and, who's got a cool card or who doesn't. So some of these could actually be kind of cool to me. I expect a couple of crazy quarterback cards and Taysom Hill, who I believe I have seen people on Twitter that I follow mentioning this. This might be a brand new card. Let me look this up. Based on the replies, it looks like this card actually came out 24 hours ago. This is crazy. It doesn't show his receiving abilities on here, but he's very fast and agile. I don't know, once again, I don't know the overall for the catching abilities, but I assume that's part of the reason that he'd be decent, right? So let's see if this person actually put receiving ratings on or if he just kind of left him blank, which I wouldn't really blame. I don't know if this person just put these on their own or if this is actually what his ratings are. He actually buffed them himself. The card really doesn't... That's pretty bad on Ultimate Team to not have his card have better receiving ratings, though. That's kind of dumb. I like that he put the receiving ratings up because, what other reason would you have a Taysom Hill card, right? To be cool like that, but I guess not. Apparently, Latavius Murray has a card. I actually think I do remember that card. I think I might have had that card. Lamar Jackson, 90. Oh, my. That is a fast man. Jesus. Rams, Jared Goff's a 95 overall. They have a 95 Mariota. Cam Newton, let's be honest. That's probably a draft card or something. Teddy Bridgewater has a 90. Will Grier is an 84. Jordan Love is a 92. Mo Sanu, 99. That's pretty cool, actually. Stafford has a 99 card. Why would he have a 90? What? What? Let me look at this. Player Spotlight. Future Star, 99 overall. What the hell is this? This person went off. I ain't gonna lie. This person went absolutely off. A Minshew? Hello? I see a 97 overall, but I don't see a 99, but I mean, it apparently is existent. I just can't find it on Google. Daniel Jones. So apparently, like, a lot of players have had really high overall cards, whether they deserve it or not. Of course, this is probably going to be a little inflated due, look at the speed, a little inflated due to the fact that, you know, this is from 19 till 21. So, like, a lot of late cards from 19 and 20 probably were added to this. Look at Mr. Murray. Is that the fastest Tom Brady card they have? 67 speed. I think there was a Tom Brady card when I used to play that had, like, 75 or 80, I can't remember, but that's crazy. So of the starting quarterbacks, there's, I mean, it looks like, where is he? Drew Lock is like the lowest overall, right? Okay, I mean, there's probably a lot of running backs too, but, I mean, I can't really think of any crazy names that would have out-of-position players. Maybe running back, I suppose, like I said. Wide receiver, I'm not really seeing it. What was that? Oh, of course. How could I forget? What about fullback? They actually have a couple of fullbacks in there, right? Okay, fair enough. Peterson. Well, Sean McCoy has a 99. Mark Ingram. Once again, this is like 19 till 21, so some of these cards wouldn't really surprise me. There's a lot of high overalls. Tight end. Jason Witten has a 99. Jordan Reed, of course. What about maybe corner? Like a out-of-position corner? No? No? I really would have thought maybe there would have been like a sick corner. Oh, free safety maybe. Like a Calvin Johnson or something. I don't know if they did that this year, but they pretty much always do that. I don't see one, though, unless he was a strong safety. Simmons at a 99 overall. That seems OP. I think that was actually, they had like a, what is it called? The Master? The Rookie Master? I don't remember. Like I said, I don't really play too much, but yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's actually take a look and see what happens in the league if you have the Ultimate Team cards from the last 3 years, and apparently very up-to-date, as, you know, Taysom Hill, who just got a card the other day, is here, which is insane to me. Let's see what happens. Of course, I think the lowest, what was the lowest overall team? The Patriots are actually one of the lowest overall teams, which is, I guess, not really super surprising, but, you know, a little surprising. Nah, it's not surprising at all. The last 3 years. So you can see here with a very solid team, who I believe the Titans were the highest ranked. I think there was a few 99s, like 2 of them, maybe 3, but 99 overall. Go 10-6, which, you know, probably tells you something about the fact that everyone's kind of loaded. I don't know why this matters. Trying to think, you know, like, it's, if you're not an Ultimate Team dude like me, you're not really going to be able to tell, you know, which teams would have the best players. Ryan Tannehill does pretty well. Instead of going by this, we're just going to go throughout the league and see what happens here. So NFL, Matt Ryan, 47 touchdowns, 9 picks. Tannehill, Breeze, any other stars? So Nick Foles, which is ironic. We've seen him actually do this before without the freaking high overall. Phillip Rivers, Lamar Jackson, Cam Newton. He doesn't need it in Madden. You literally see these seasons and then some without the high overalls. Darnold, Goff, Herbert, Brady, Rodgers. Teddy Bridgewater is pretty decent there. Russell, Baker Mayfield with a high overall, still throwing 22 picks. That is awful. Like every other quarterback's like, you know, kind of low, and his is just like yeet. Alex Smith, who had just, I believe, just retired recently. Was it actually might be the other day? Tua, really rough. Rushing, Zeke number 1. Trey Edmonds, that's a name. Nick Chubb. Adrian Peterson, high overall. Leonard Fournette. Aaron Jones. Kamara. McKinnon. Yeah, nothing really crazy in the running backs situation. As far as receivers go, A.J. Brown crushed it. 21 touchdowns, 1,600 yards. Golden Tate was decent. Hayden Hurst was really good for a tight end. Really no surprising names here, right? A couple of tight ends that probably are, you know, a little high, and Jimmy Graham barely get over 1,000 yards. You know, nothing crazy there. What about sacks? I was about to say, in theory, you expect these numbers to be kind of high. Okay, so Colton Miller's not that high of an overall, 87 overall. So, yeah, these guys are going to be kind of bad players that just aren't going to get any love from EA. Maybe Wynn would have gotten a card. No. Darren Williams maybe got a card. No. Yeah, so pretty much every one of these guys are going to be pretty bad. So there's no point in looking at that. Devin Bush would have definitely gotten a card. Like, he's... Yeah, I think the rookie premier card got pretty high, didn't he? I think, yeah, they had one for him. Bernardrick McKinney. Pretty much all these guys are going to be in the 90s, right? Like, all of these players are pretty big names in the NFL, so you expect it. I mean, Fred Warner is almost a 99 on his own anyways, Wesley Woodyard, I remember getting his card on Draft. I used to play a little Draft Champions here and there. Not like off stream. I would never play Madden for fun off stream unless I'm setting something up, which even then, God, you got to make this game better, please. I used to play this game like 5 hours a day just for fun. Like I used to. Like, come on, man. Let's improve, Devin White and Devin Bush, very similar stats. Pick totals, Jair at 6. Roby has a decent card. Only in the 90s, though. But then again, no, regression doesn't. You lose you add a year to your age and all that, but you don't regress until the season's over. Kicking, Jake Elliott, does he have a card? 92 overall. Appears so. Kairos Santos, don't think so. Gostkowski would have had a card for sure. Hopkins apparently has a card. Crosby apparently has a card. Graham Gano. Joey Sly, super kick power man. And the Young Ho Koo would have had a card, right? No? I don't think. Interesting. What about the kick return, punt returns? It's got to be a pretty decent bit of cards. Hardman would have had a card. More like Cardman. No. Deontay Harris, return man. What is this ability? Ball carriers with this ability can quickly shift your momentum. Well, that doesn't work on next gen. I'll tell you what. It does not work on next gen. So a lot of players on offense, the fun position, they get cards. Matt Ryan, the league MVP, under this new changed world. We'll take a look at all the awards for both sides. So if I'm not seeing any like crazy differences, you would have seen a lot of these names in the spot that they're at. Maybe not Phillip Rivers. Usually doesn't do super well in Sim. Chubb, fair enough, happens a lot. AJ Brown, not super often, but it'll happen. Schwartz goes down to high overall, so Quentin Nelson probably be one of the high guys. Myles Garrett, always like the number one guy. Clowney, who apparently joined the Browns. Kevin Durant move here, basically. It's not with them, because obviously it's a little outdated. Not much. The players seem updated. I wouldn't really blame him for trading the players off. Mason Crosby, a couple of, pretty average expected names. Not going to go into it. Let's just see what happens. And they lose the first game. We're not really invested in the Titans, but I guess since we're on the Titans, we'll take a look. Barely losing, though. It's a good matchup. Phillip Rivers doesn't even play that well. Of course, he gets that. Jonathan Taylor with 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Justin Houston definitely would have had a card or two, right? Justin Houston was I wouldn't say very dominant over the last few years, but he's done enough in the last decade to get a card or two, like a blast from the past or whatever card they want to call it. Past gods. I don't know what they call their damn cards at this rate. All I know is they have insane animations, even if it's an 80 overall card. So whenever because I don't play Ultimate Team start to finish, so I'll come back to the game when I, open my whatever random packs I have, and I'm like, oh, look at that, that's sick! And it's like an 83 overall card worth like 12 coins. It would have made more coins doing like a solo challenge. And I'm just like, oh, okay, never mind. Literally trying to entice me to buy packs for 85 overall cards. The Eagles win the Super Bowl, which we do not see like ever. So there's that. The Chiefs we do see quite often, I will admit, are 36-39 losing people. So let's go to free agency. I know I probably should have just went right there, but I kind of want to see what the team overalls are now that a whole season has gone by and all their devs are lower. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of teams drop at least 2 to 3 overalls. The Niners are still sitting pretty. Let's take a look. So the Titans, we were like, what? We're now an 98 overall. Viking, 93. Jeez, that's pretty rough. Yeah, so you can see some of the, obviously you can't change the devs, and even if you could you really blame the guy? He's already made, or whoever made it, absolutely crushed this. This is actually insane. Not sure what you would want to do with this. Maybe you just want to play a franchise where everyone's a super high overall, and, at the same time, and a franchise where everyone's a super low overall is pretty much the same as everyone is a super high, right? It's just a little bit faster paced, I suppose. So, I don't know. It's probably something you can do with that. Regardless, thanks for watching. Definitely, like I said, check this guy's roster out. That's insane, the amount of effort put into this roster. Like, that's insane. I don't know if there's an editor for rosters, even that would take a long time. The only way I would see this being even somewhat fast is if you had like a computer program where, I sound so old saying computer program, where you could actually just like pull the data from the website and then enter it. But even I don't know, dude. I know that's not the way it works. So insane. And once again, FreeSeisAwesome is the person that made this roster, and it is best overall MUT. Absolutely insane. Regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams, which will be live again tonight around maybe 10, doing some, probably Bulldogs, then MLB The Show, then maybe COD. It depends. I don't know. I think the Battle Pass may end, like, at midnight. I don't know. If it does, I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe some God of War. So I think if COD's off the table, we'll probably do Bulldogs, 2 hours MLB, and then God of War for an hour. So regardless, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!